I'm extremely late to this story, but it has to be talked about. So, in my opinion, these attitudes from officials who ban abortion peaked already since they let women face possible cancer and let kids be pregnant. It's hardly comparable, yet all these situations shouldn't be compared in the face of being in it together, at a moral level at least. Um, Obviously, there are thresholds of evil being broken constantly as this overturn goes on. So, anyways, the story happened like 3 or 4 days ago. I should have covered it already. On IndyStar.com, Indiana adopts near total abortion ban as governor signs SB 1 into law. 6 weeks after the U.S. Supreme Court kicked the question of abortion access to the states, Indiana became the first in the nation to sign new restrictions into law, stripping away a right afforded to Hoosier women for the last of 50 years over the course of 2 week special legislative session. Governor Eric Malcolm signed Senate B1, which prohibits abortion at any stage of gestation except in cases of rape, incest, fetal anomalies, or when the pregnant person's life is at risk. Uh, within an hour of its passage late Friday night, following the overturn of Roe, stated clearly that I would be calling to support the legislation that made. Oh, this is a quote following the overturn of Roe. I will be supporting the legislative that made progress in protecting life, Malcolm said, capping a marathon day that was both chambers of the Indiana General Assembly vote on the pass and pass the near total ban. Quote, in my view, SEA 1 accomplishes this goal following its passage in both chambers of the Indiana General Assembly with its solid majority of vote, with its solid majority of support. Late Friday, the Indiana Senate voted SB 19 to accept Senate B1 as passed by the House earlier the day. It makes Indiana one of the most pro-life states in the nation, said Representative Wendy McNamara E.R. Evansville. The bill passed the House 6 to 2, 338 on Friday, 62 to 38 on Friday afternoon. The chamber's 71 Republicans split the issue, with 9 voting against the bill. The party had been divided on the issue, with some feeling the bill was going too far in restricting abortions and others' feelings it didn't go far enough. Basically, this is just a whole bunch of, I harp on this constantly, I'm sorry, but this is just a bunch of Nazis with different thresholds being like, oh no, only millions have to die. No, actually, how about billions? No, just make it like 200,000. Yeah, that'll be good, sure. Jesus Christ. The bill passed the House. Yeah. McNamara carried the bill in the House. She said Friday the goal of the bill was to strengthen protections for women and babies. The majority of Republicans wanted to see a stronger bill without exceptions of rape and incest, but most ultimately settled for what they could get passed. Ultimately, they're looking at the opportunity for 99% of abortions in the state, Indiana, to be eliminated one way or the other, she said after the vote Friday. No Democrats voted in favor of the bill. At the House's soft-spoken chaplain led the chamber in an invocation to open the final day of the 2-week special legislative session on Friday, called to pass financial relief that co-opted to ban abortion after the Supreme Court's Dobbs decision on late in June. A small but vocal contingent on abortion rights protesters nearly drowned out her appeal to God within the chants of bans off our bodies. Likely all of them were disappointed when the bill passed Friday, which bans abortion except in cases of rape, incest, fetal anomalies, and when the life of the person is in danger. Um, Anti-abortion group had opposed SB 1 because the few cases in which it could still allow abortion. Last week, Indiana Right to Life said it, quote, did not wait 50 years for the full reversal of for the reversal of Roe versus Wade for this. Um, Representative John Jacob R. Indianapolis is one of the chamber's most extreme abortion opponents and supported a failed effort to turn the bill into a local abortion ban without exceptions. Um, On the floor Friday, Jacob said he would vote against SB 1 because, quote, it is a weak, pathetic bill that still allows babies to be murdered. Jacob lost his Republican primary race in May. That dude straight up just wanted all abortion bans. Like, damn. Representative Renee Pack D. Indianapolis told the chamber she had an abortion in 1990 at Fort Hood in Central Texas while serving in the Army. Pack was married and already the mother of 2 children. She said she had to choose between having another child or continuing her military career. Quote, after everything I've been through in my life, it took me getting to the state house for my colleagues to call me a murderer, Pack said, raising her voice. Sir, I am not a murderer, and my sisters are not murderers. Either we are pro-choice, that is what we are. We believe we have command over our own bodies. Ooh, true. Damn. She said that, despite her strong Christian faith, religious ideology had no place in the legislative process. She said she supports protecting life when a fetus could be viable outside the womb, but is also a pro-woman, pro-choice Republican and can't support the 0-week abortion ban in the bill. She said she thinks there are many Republican women who hold the same middle ground. Democrats have derived the bill as one of that's cruel, dangerous, and a result in forced pregnancy. Quote, the government should not be making health decisions for women, said Representative Robin Shackelford, D. Indianapolis. Man, I hate that name, Shackelford, really? Jesus Christ. Damn. Alright. Senator Mike Boheck, Republican Michiana Shores, was one of the several senators who changed their vote for the last week to this one. When he voted in favor of the bill the first time, the Senate considered it. He said he did not keep it moving, but had concerns about the impact on developmentally delayed individuals, like his 20-year-old daughter. If she lost her favorite stuffed animal, she'd be inconsolable, he said at the Senate floor late Friday night. Throughout tears, quote, imagine making her carry a child. Imagine making anyone do it, but yeah, that's true. Boheck voted against SB 1. Several lawmakers voted for the bill despite saying it wasn't perfect. Senator Liz Brown R. Fort Wayne said she knew some would be disappointed that the bill doesn't prevent every abortion. Still, Brown said it was a good start. Quote, I know that what we're doing is just the beginning, Brown said. Our actions today will save so many lives. When Indiana legislative leaders announced they plan to restrict abortion access in Indiana, they also promised to look at how they could help women and children. Halcombe also signed into law Senate Bill 2, which provides tax refunds to help Hoosiers combat rising prices and directs new funds to wraparound service for pregnant women and children. SB 1, the near total abortion ban, takes effect September 15th. So, that's something to prepare for, I suppose. Oh, man. Alright, so I'm doing another story like this in a bit. Hold on for that.